Welcome to Indiana News Desk. I'm Joe Wren. The mission of new police task forces across the state is simple: arrest a drug dealer a day. Police say it's about creating a safe, drug-free state. But advocates and public health experts worry that it's harkening back to the failed war on drugs of the 1970s. Reporter Lindsay Wright joins us now with more.
Thanks, Joe. The all-crimes policing teams have been around for a couple months now. What makes them different from how police have always handled drug cases is that police assigned to that task force can focus their attention solely on the drug epidemic. Indiana is in the midst of a drug epidemic, with more people dying from overdoses than in car crashes.
It is a very difficult issue for several reasons. For one reason is obviously there is the great divide of those who think it is an illness, who think that it is an illness, and the others that think that it is a choice. That is not for the police to decide. Okay, that is for the doctors, the legislatures. That is for those folks to decide. We just do our job as an enforcement arm.
The all-crimes policing teams give officers more resources to do that. Indiana State Police officers have broad job descriptions and a range of responsibilities. The work of the policing teams is more focused.
They're going to go after drug dealers every single day they work. That's all they have to worry about. That is their mission, is to arrest drug dealers.
Gooden says it's working. Last week, state police announced 20 major drug arrests in southern Indiana. Gooden calls it the tip of the iceberg, but he says it illustrates how serious police are about solving the drug problem.
We can show you instances, that we think are major wins in the war on drugs. And as always with a war, there's never just one battle. If we can just fight these little battles and we can win these little battles, it's going to lead us, to win the big war.
In addition to dealers, the policing strategy also applies to users.
We're wanting to work some of these overdose cases where people do survive, where they're having Narcan used to help them survive.
That's a red flag for Indiana Recovery Alliance Director Chris Abert. Abert points to research that shows criminalization of drug users doesn't work and instead exacerbates the problem.
Oftentimes, policies such as this end up pushing people who are using drugs further into the criminal system.
Sergeant Gooden says arresting users is about getting them help. He says every Hoosier deserves to live in a drug-free environment.
So, Lindsay, anyone who has drugs in their system can get arrested because it's considered possession, but advocates are outraged about this.
Yeah, they say that we can't arrest our way out of this problem, but, arresting people who overdose and filing charges on those people, that's nothing new to police. So that's not a new part of this task force. And police say technically it's a crime and they're just doing their jobs trying to keep everyone safe.
So is this policing strategy in line with the governor's strategic plan on this? Because I remember he talked about this in the State Address.
Yeah, he signed House Bill 1406, which strengthens the penalties on drug dealers. He's also behind establishing more drug treatment centers in Indiana. The state is adding 5 new opioid treatment facilities, and one of those will be in Monroe County.